Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Dastardly Gentleman. OG Ryan coming at you once again with some more Divinity Original Sin 2. Alright, when last we left off we had just escaped Fort Joy, landed on the beach. Why does it keep doing this? Every single time I restart the game it resets my controls. Please stop doing that. Clear and clear. Apply, accept. Okay, thank you. For a while there I thought it was maybe that it was resetting them with a patch, but I don't think there was a patch anytime between the last time we played and now. Maybe there was. Maybe a patch sneaked in there somehow. We got a harpoon. And a fish. More fish. How's everybody doing? I'm doing all right. I just need to figure out where we're going. Okay, so let's see, with Mysterious Cave. Oh, hey, Neil. Did I spook you? Alright, so the hideout is down here. That's where we inevitably need to go, but we might as well do some searching. Zalaskar. Where does that name sound familiar? Is that one of the people that our buddies need to find? Yes! Yufan needs to find him. And Sibyl. But Sibyl isn't traveling with us, so nobody cares. Okay. So let's go find out what's going on up here. That looks like a lot of blood. That does not look good. Ooh, all leading from a sewage pipe? Okay. Where does that take us? Oh, we are now all smelly. Great.
That, of course, was so many years ago now. I can hardly remember.
Wait a second. Do I recognize where this is? Yes, okay, this takes us back to Niles.
Oh, but I've told
we don't want to
you
be here.
Many times
so
before, haven't I? Silly.
Oh, hello. Oh, Trice. Hi.
You again, mister. I don't like it down here. Don't like it at all. A bad man found me on the beach and brought me here. But I slipped away as soon as we got here. I just want to get out. The noises out there. Please help me get out. I just want to go to the beach and play with my shells again. But that grate is too heavy for me.
Oh, but I've...
You again, mister. A bad please.
Great. She's talking about
You aren't tired of
that
my
great?
stories,
She's talking
are you?
about...
Can you even hear me in there?
I don't know.
That, of course, was so many years ago now. I can hardly remember the smell of his skin anymore. Oh, but
Well, I don't know. If she just wants to leave, the door is open, so... Oh, did she leave? She did leave. Cool. Run, Trice. Get out of here. I don't see her anywhere, so she probably just went to the hideout, I imagine. Waypoint. Might as well grab all of this. Hello there.
Loping up behind you, Ifan leans in to whisper in your ear.
Let me do the talking here. This one's expecting me.
Okay.
The hooded man exudes an aura of restrained menace, As he raises his head to speak to Ifan, the hood falls back, revealing the gleaming boned visage of an undead. They speak in urgent whispers. Suddenly, the undead's bony claw pulls an elaborate crossbow from seeming thin air. It appears to be enveloped in misty shade. He proffers it to Ifan, along with a single rank-smelling arrow. Before you know it, the crossbow and arrow are tucked away in Ifan's backpack, and the conversation ends with a curt nod on both sides.
All right, what did we
Ifan
get?
knocks the crossbow with an arrow. He hoists it up to his shoulder, a satisfied smile brightening his face as he stares down the shadow-swirled stock. Raising an eyebrow, he holds it out for you to try.
Care to fire the first arrow from Shadow's Eye?
Hell yeah.
The arrow soars long and far, whistling a dusky tune as it flies against the breeze. It hits the target dead on, fletchings quivering with the impact. Ifan whistles a matching tune and gives you an admiring glance as he takes back the crossbow.
Knew you had it in you. A good weapon's one thing, but there's nothing on Riverland like a good companion.
Aww. He likes me. He really likes me.
With a smile, he claps you on the back before packing up the crossbow once more.
Friends, eh? Well, let's hit the road, friend. I'm sensing we'll need to be good weapons out here.
He spins on one heel and begins to stride onwards, keen eyes scouring the environment for any dangers. He turns to wave you along, eyes glittering in the swampy gloom.
Sweet, so what did he actually give us? Shadow's Eye. Holy crap, look at the damage on that thing. That's amazing. Grant skill Chameleon Cloak as well. Well, he's gonna be a force to reckon with now.
The hooded man exudes a restrained...
Be not frightened of me, delicate-fleshed one. There's far worse than my bite in this quagmire. Perhaps I can even offer some aid. If you've the coin. Do you desire trinkets from the ancients? For the smallest of costs, I'll tell you. Barely a trifle. Why, the undead, of course. We rise. We rise. There is a stirring. Have you not felt the whisper of the grave upon the winds? The covenant will be fulfilled. Glashel demisht vmashtim.
You watch your fucking mouth.
With a horrific rasp of bone scraping against bone, he bows low before you.
Call me Zalazgar. Naught else concerning me is yours to ask. My business is my own, and none of it yours.
All right.
I only stock the best baubles, the choicest curios. Take a look. Precious wares, are they not?
Ooh, he's got lots of gold too. That's good, because we need to get rid of some of this stuff. All right. Question is, how much can we get rid of before we match his gold amount? Close enough. Let's see what we can start getting from him. All of those, please. Let's just go ahead and match it out. Switch to... No, it was Red Prince that had all those paintings. Alright. What goodies do you have? Magical Big Dwarven Mace. A lot of damage. It's two-handed though, so not really anything that I want. That's a nice staff. Expensive, but nice. Still, none of us can use necklaces yet. At least until we can get these collars removed. What else can we sell this guy? Just looking at all the garbage that I have here that I don't need. Alright, so we got a pretty decent amount of gold. 4 resurrection scrolls too, that's nice. It's going to be very, very, very helpful. That's a really nice shield. What's Red Prince using? So... Just looking at all of our options here. That staff is really, really awesome. I just don't know if I want to drop that much on it. Ooh, nice axe too. Two-handed though, so I'm not going to be using that. I might get rid of that Kalia's stunner. What's better here? They're both the same damage. Nah, I'll keep it. For now, anyways. The upgrade on damage isn't that big on these. Lots of physical armor on these chest pieces, though. That's actually pretty good for him. For OG, so I'll take that. And he has 2 of them. Get one for Fane as well. All of the chess pieces he has requires either strength or finesse, so... what about you? I wish I could see your stats on this screen. It is a straight upgrade, but it's actually kind of expensive. 626 gold. Nah. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's throw these helmets on. One for Fane too. I'll need to remember that face ripper. I need to actually use that. And I find dead folk of the other races. Okay. I think our business here with Zaliskar is done, so let's move on.
They're already dead. They will not be mourned.
Orders from Dallas. Blah blah, crush the rebellion, yada yada. Okay. Oh. Who do we got here? Decomposing Swashbuckler and Decomposing Terramancer. Let's be careful here. Let's first unchain everybody. That's probably the best idea. Ifan, you go over there. OG, just hang out here in the middle.
You hear a dry cackle from the platform above. Turning, you see a rickety corpse staring down at you.
So there is still fresh meat slithering around this mire. Our master will be pleased.
Might have been good to go in with Fane, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Might have had some different options in talking to him since they're undead, but oh well.
The skeleton laughs, its ribs shaking and clacking.
Do you think I miss the centuries passing? The beast may be rotten as I, but his curses remained, at least until our new master arrived. Now we are free. Now we serve a higher purpose, a glorious mission, and neither you nor your kind will stand in our way. Oh, simple mind, my master has always been. It is we who came into being. He has given me life, and in return, I must take yours.
I mean, you don't have to. All right, what do we have here? I'm going to start rearranging some of this. Until I get my collar off, I can't even use that summon wolf spell, so no point there. Get all these arrows bundled together, all my scrolls bundled together. Okay. That looks neater.
Reveal yourself.
Oh, do we have an invisible guy? We do. Decomposing assassin. That's okay, we know what to do with skeletons. Heal them. Haha. Ooh, I do have this blood rain. I've been meaning to try this out. Oh, that's like a huge AoE. Damn. Well, let's try it out. Yeah, they're immune to bleeding. I figured that would be the case since they're undead. That's alright, though. You go hang out back there for a bit. Terramancer's gonna give me problems, I already know it. Ooh, an ailment. Oh, damn. Okay. Stealth up here. Just try to get as far as I can. I'd like to get up on that platform, give him the high ground advantage. It would be very, very good for him to have. You would go straight for Fane, wouldn't you? Oh, really? He's standing just outside of melee range. Alright, we have no idea where that guy went. I'm just worried about stepping in more of this oil. I'm already slowed. Oh, did it uncover him? It did. Good. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping to catch that assassin in here. That'll actually take him out.
Meet your maker.
does so much damage now. I love it. Look at all that damage.
Cornered.
All right. Everyone get down here. Fan, get down here, please. Thank you. We'll just send Fane up the ladder. Because he can't get hurt by the poison. Ooh, a belt. Nice. Who does not yet have a belt? Half of the party does not have a belt. Who needs physical armor? I'll give it to the Red Prince, actually. OG's pretty beefy right now. 50 and 59. Alright, sweet. It's actually not too terribly difficult of a fight. I'll take some mushrooms. I'll even eat one to find out what they do. Earth resistance, okay. I suppose I can just put all of those in the backpack as well. I think they're technically counted as ingredients. Kind of gross, but... Alright, cool. Oh, who do we got? More decompose? Yeah. 2 swashbucklers and a markswoman. Possibly more. If there's another assassin somewhere in there that I don't see. Ooh, a ruby. Now the question is, how do I get up there? I'm wondering if I could teleport Ifan up there. I'm gonna try it. See what happens. Okay. Fan, hold on. You're going for a ride. Oh no. I can't get him up there. Let me try to back up just a little bit. Up, up. Can I do it? Yeah. Well, he's going to have quite the height advantage in this upcoming fight. I'm okay with that. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's going to be able to hit. Look at that. He can hit everybody. Looks like we got at least 4 we're looking at now. 2 swashbucklers, a markswoman, and a marksman. And then, of course, possibly an assassin, if there's one hiding around here. Fane. Where do we want you? Love to get you up somewhere high as well, but the bad thing about the gloves of teleportation is they can't teleport. I can't teleport myself. It's kind of silly, but you know what? If that's the case, it might be better to actually give them to somebody else, because OG and Red Prince aren't going to be taking advantage of height advantage. So there's honestly no point in... They'd be better served on somebody else who's going to be in melee range. At least that's the theory. We're gonna put it to the test and see if that's right. All right, let's get everybody sneaking here. I'm gonna try to plant OG right over there. Fane, I'm gonna have you hang out back by this tree. Red Prince, of course. You're going to be getting right up in there. Alright, now the question is, do we want to open with Red Prince or Fane? I'm thinking open up with... Or not Fane, Ifan. I'm thinking open up with Ifan. Who's got the least armor? Ooh, this guy has a ton of armor. 84. Okay. I'm going to open up with the fan right here. Let me actually even do this. There we go. Oh, geez, look at that damage. To a barrel roll! I don't even know why. Hey, Frank. Why are we doing a barrel roll again? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to it, but... Poor Fane, man. You need to get Red Prince a taunt or something. I don't even know if there is a taunt in this game, but everybody just hates on poor little Fane over there.
Cornered.
Yep, let me guess. Straight for Fane. You guys are so mean. That poor little skeleton. He's just trying to mind his own business over there. At least he's got play dead. It's like the best ability for him. Just takes him out of combat for a turn. Oh, I forgot this guy was even in the fight. God, he does so much damage now. It's ridiculous. I love it. And we wrecked him. Wrecked him, hardly knew him. Haha.
I am what you seek. Find me.
All I seek right now is a way out of here.
You found a blessed or cursed surface. These are variations on regular surfaces that have altered properties. Applies healing. Blessed water. Okay. Cool. You found a thing. That's neat. Now, how do we get a fan down? Fan, get down here. Welcome back. Source sound. Looks like all of his magisters are dead, though. Don't see anybody else. We'll still be cautious as we approach, though.
More dead magisters.
What is going on over there? Oh, it's Wendigo.
Come on, damn it, come on.
That was the sorcerer from the ship that blew everyone up.
Master! Master, wake up! Master, wake up!
Poor doggo.
Bones! Attack bones! Then sorcerer! Flash! She ran! Bones gone! Master, sleep! Wake up soon! He might! Was dead! Ever?
The dog is blinded by its muzzle, but it turns its face toward you, waiting for your answer. As she considers your statement, her nostrils start to twitch. She lifts her head and takes a long drag of the air around her.
Sorcerer! You! Hello, Master! Wake up!
It's gonna be okay.
Please!
Oh, poor doggo. At least the game didn't force me to kill the dog again.
You turn and see that he's fixated on her.
It's her. The wrinkled human that stole my mask. Please, I must speak with her.
All right.
The woman traces glyphs in the air, and you cringe, expecting a barrage of ice and fire. Instead, a bit of smoke sputters forth. She cries to the skies in frustration in a recognizable rail-thin rasp.
My lord, I've loved you. I've obeyed you. What's my sin? How long must I suffer?
She sees Fane approach and punches her fist in his direction. Her face flushes red. It's her, the one that destroyed the ship to Fort Joy. Her eyes flare with recognition. She demands to know who Fane is, what he is. No one should be able to craft something like his mask. Fane dances around her question and reverses it. Who is she? Who is this lord of hers? She does not seem eager to answer him either.
Yes, Frank, forced to kill the dog. There have been a couple occasions where this game just cheats me over, even though I'm trying to be nice to the poor doggo.
The witch opens her mouth to speak, but something happens. Her face droops and her eyes turn black.
Fane, the traitor, shall be destroyed.
Her eyes clear, and she turns her head to the heavens once more.
I offer this sacrifice to you. Return me to your side. Make me whole. Come between us again.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be bad, isn't it? Yep, this is gonna be bad. Roll 4+ to feed doggo and take him to a good home. Yeah, pretty much. Only would actually give me that option. You know what, Wendigo here. Two can play at that game. Have some slow. Man, she's just a fan of fire, isn't she? She's got a ton of magic armor, so hitting her with Fane isn't doing much, but we gotta do something. You know, hitting her with a fan is doing wonders.
Our magicians aren't the only ones looking for me. But who is it? And why? Alright, well, that's the end of Wendigo. I thought she was going to be a more prominent character in this game. I guess not. And there's our Fane's Mask of the Shapeshifter. Interesting.
Ah, my false faces. Not as fair as my true visage, but better than being seen as a monster.
And the only downside is that it does... It lets him take, you know, various forms, but he gains no armor or anything from it. That's kind of a bummer. You can try it out, though.
Something has changed. You are you, but more. You are another, but not. You look to your hands, your belly, your feet. Flesh you don't know, molded into unfamiliar shapes. You cradle your aching head, where another's memories and wisdoms mix with your own. Your fingers trace a line from your head to your face, feeling not the creases of the mask, but the porous surface of new skin. You lower your arm, blink twice, and step forward in this new guise.
Okay, cool. That turned us into a lizard. Reminds me of the doctor from the first Crusader game. Oh yeah, I remember him. You have big cutscenes and stuff, and then just put 2 in him and he falls over. Pretty much, yeah. That's just about how that went. Okay, so it looks like shapeshifting. I was wondering about this. Shapeshifting actually does grant us the racial skills as well. So if I turn him into a lizard, he actually does get Dragon's Blaze. Turn him into a human, he gets Encourage. Let's see. Turn him into an elf, he gains Flesh Sacrifice. Which is good, but I don't know. I wonder if that grants him the ability to eat people.
You are floating a few inches above the ground.
Yeah.
Your friends are impressed.
Interesting. That gave me the skill, spread your wings, spread temporary wings to fly when you move, allowing you to ignore ground surfaces. Alright. He doesn't have any skills in polymorph though, so that really doesn't help him any. I think honestly, I'm just going to keep him as an undead. Mostly because I like Fane, and having the play dead skill has actually been really, really beneficial for him so far. So I'd like him to still have that. All right. Ooh, chest armor. What we got? Harness, +1 intelligence, +1 scoundrel. Not bad. Take a slight hit to, no, to magic armor, but physical armor, that's beefy. Really beefy. And let's see. Oh, it does require strength 11 though. Honestly, would be really good for him. The intelligence isn't going to do anything for him. Actually, yeah, and armor-wise, that's just a straight upgrade, so yeah, we'll give it to Red Prince, why not? And let's check what our ring is here. Ooh, just 11 magic armor? A fan? Either a fan or Red Prince. I'll give it to a fan. Ooh, and Provoke skill book. Taunts the enemies around you. Requires Warfare 2. Does he have Warfare 2? Yes, he does. Okay. Remember how we were just talking about how we wanted a taunt skill? Well, now we have one. I didn't realize Red Prince's hat was still so crappy. Might as well give him one of these. He needs slightly higher magic armor, so... Oh man, that wizard hat looks badass on him. Okay. I'm down. Yeah, it looks like it looks different, slightly different for every race. I mean, it's the same sort of thing there. But it looks completely different on a dwarf, and it looks really different on a lizard. That is super cool looking. All right. So now we have our taunt, finally. Demonic Stare, you can go over here for now. Summon Kitty, go over there. What's the range on it? Range isn't too huge, but at least it is ranged. It has some range to it. I'll take it. That is clearly a box there. I want what's in that box. No? Can't have it. Can't have the box. Fine. Fine.
What's this? I found something.
Dimensional Bolt. Alright. I don't think anybody has summoning skill, though, so that's probably not super helpful for us. No, yeah, nobody has any summoning skill. We'll just hand that off to OG to hang on to for now. All right. Okay, so that just takes us back down to the docks where I know there's going to be Magisters waiting for a fight, so we don't need to go back there for any reason. Just keep exploring. Actually, yeah, let's keep heading down the beach. See what we see. Ooh, that looks dangerous. True Brew Jelly Room. Probably gives us a recipe, I'm guessing. Small air resistance potion. I'm guessing just a bottle and a jelly room. Yep, empty bottle jelly room. Alright, well, how do I get up and into there? Oh wait, can I just climb up? Maybe? No, can't reach that. Well, who wants to go for a ride? Fan, get in there. All right, cool. I think we got everything. That looks like, ooh, some sort of legendary wand or something. Spine Winder, 11 to 12 poison damage, +1 intelligence. It's pretty decent, but I don't have another wand to use with it. But I'll give that to Fane just in case. 'Cause that's a pretty sweet wand. Epic. Nice. Unique pair of boots as well. Tracks of the Tyrant. Air resistance, +1 to sneaking.
It's been cursed.
Oh. Okay. Let me guess that means I can't remove them. No, I can.
It's been cursed.
Oh no, okay, if I put them on there, they cripple me. That's kind of annoying. So...
It's been cursed.
Well, fantastic. So, I have a cursed pair of boots that cripple me when I put them on. What about the pants? Are those going to cripple me as well? Nope, those are fine. Okay, well, we got a couple cool things out of there. I see a green Tarleen. Who's that? I don't think that's anyone we've met yet. What is that? Source. Give source point on contact. Okay. Let's touch it.
Burning. Are those pigs on fire?
Yes, those pigs are actually on fire. Flaming pigs. Probably ought to be careful. In which case, let's get ready for a fight here. No, don't. No moving yet, please. Just chill out. These pigs are wiggling too much to set up any useful positioning. Thane, where are you at? Can't tell. Oh, you're that bush. Okay. Which bush is which? I don't know. Who's who here? This is going to be a bit of a tricky one. I think our best bet is probably to just pull them to us. In which case... try to hit that poison barrel as well. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, okay. Guess they don't actually want to fight.
Put it out! Put it out! Put it
Oh no, the poor piggy!
The pig is engulfed in flames, but her skin remains unsinged.
We've leapt in lakes and rolled in puddles of blood. Makes no difference.
The poor piggies.
Please, release us from this agony.
The pig is clearly getting worked up. She seems on the verge of racing away.
You aren't sure?
How do I know it won't be worse than the torment? How do I know you know anything at all?
Oh, persuasion failure.
The agony. I can't.
Okay, so apparently not a fight. So, whoa! Fan, where are you going? What are you doing, man? Right, Frank? How do you worsen being permanently on fire? New recipes learned.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
Oh, too little, too late. I don't know, Frank. I've heard broken toes are a bitch. I don't know if I'd want to be permanently on fire and have a broken toe. Oh, don't sneak. I don't need you to sneak for anything. Alright, what did the journal have to say about the burning pigs? We've encountered some burning pigs. The flames didn't seem normal. They tormented the pigs, but without killing them. We found some armor called the Tracks of the Tyrant, part of a full set, it seems. There's something odd about the armor. It seems to emit a crippling aura. Okay. So maybe if we were to gather the whole set, that would be good. Yeah, just set off all the traps, whatever. Can you imagine trying to, like, master being on fire all the time? You do normal shit like go to the laundromat and sit there patiently waiting while just engulfed in fire. No big deal. I don't think you could wait anywhere patiently if you were permanently on fire, Frank. Because the pig's problem is that they're still feeling it. And unfortunately their nice little rain spell doesn't seem to do anything for them.
Stop this madness!
I would if I could. Oh. Okay.
Void Woken, we meet again.
Surprise, Void Woken. How many were you looking at? 3, 2, 1, 2. Is it just 2? No, there's 3. Where's the third one? 1, 2. Oh, hiding back here. 3. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't see 3 of them.
Prepare yourself. Vermin, thieves, pests, leeches. This world is ours.
What's the story of this game? Okay, so basically, as far as I can tell, because like I said, I've never played the original, so I don't know if this ties in with the original or not. So far, all I've seen you do is crypt robbing and dousing pigs. I did not douse those pigs in petrol, okay? Don't put that voodoo on me, Frank. I did not hit her. I did not. But, so the story of this game so far is that...
Die. Pass away.
Let's see if I can hit this. Frank, shut up.
Feeds us.
Shut up. I'll time you out. You're not allowed to talk to me that way. But anyways, the story of this game seems to be that, like, it's sort of an Inquisition sort of thing. You know, there's some big bad guy is going around capturing sorcerers and basically killing them. And that's kind of the story.
Worms take you.
And we got captured and we're being taken to a prison called Fort Joy when another sorcerer on board broke through the collar that was binding her and sort of started a bunch of shit and
More of them.
sank the boat.
Damn persistent.
We woke up in Fort Joy and we escaped. And that's pretty much all of it so far.
You will not be spared. You're squash the vermin, hang the thieves. Ours, ours, you are ours. We are the many and the all. We were first. We were first.
Would I, in my professional opinion, say that someone may have suspected this Inquisition? No, actually, they didn't suspect it, and that's the problem. Oh, are you kidding me? Blocked by the wall. Fine.
calling us vermin, but we'll just keep putting them down.
We are the beginning and the end.
Oh man, there's a ton of these things now. Woohoo! Crispy.
Meet your maker.
This music sounds like Shogun, yeah. What's interesting is when you're creating your character, actually, you can choose. So if you hear that sort of almost pan flute sound, you can choose what accompanying instrument you want for your character in battle.
I belong to no one.
I am yours.
And you, strange
must
voice, are the
follow
one who's lost.
Well, that was a ton of experience.
The corpses of voidlings lie in heaps around you, a miasma of cursed fluid pooling at your feet.
Those filthy beasts were like rats. A swarm most vile, but vanquished as a matter of course.
Of course.
If this is all the Void has to offer, we're bound to emerge victoriously.
You tell him, Thane.
No worse than a death fog nightmare. Ichor and madness, and then it's all over.
Okay, cheer up, please. Doubt there's going to be much on these things. Yeah, lumpy giblets, that's about it. Alright. Actually getting pretty decently close to that mysterious cave. I'd like to check out the hideout first, though. Maybe that should be our first goal. Ooh, what is over here? That certainly doesn't look good. And helping us out with a little bit of rain here. Oh, unchained, thank you. Oh, then the fire just starts right back up. Interesting, okay. Oh, it's a red noxious bulb. Might explain. Ow, okay. It didn't like that. Nope, did not like that. Okay. Bane, get in there and click on the thing. Okay, clicking on it does nothing. Jump on the poison for funsies. Oh, got stunned. Stunned again, jeez. All that for a pumpkin. And a rusted bell. Anything interesting over here? No? Okay. I think this is the way into the hideout, 'cause didn't they tell us we had to ring the bell to get in? I don't know then. You might have to get the whole party through. That's kind of obnoxious. Especially since it seems we can't kill these noxious bulb things. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, they just don't take any damage. Okay, well, you might have to get everyone through individually then. Everyone just barrel through.
No sooner have you rung
There we
the
go.
ornate bell than the face of a lizard woman surfaces from behind a rock up on the ledge before you. Her stare is as sharp as the bolt eyeing you from atop her crossbow.
Stand back and keep your hands off your weapons. Convince me you're no Magister, or draw one last deep breath.
Yeah, Han sent me.
Her eyes go wide with delight upon your mentioning Han.
May the goddess keep you for saving that little Lionheart. Young Han told me the story of his rescue. Oh, you are most welcome indeed.
With one graceful motion, the lizard throws down a tangled mess of vines for you to climb.
Come, ascend to the sanctuary of Amadia. You'll find you're not the only guest here, but the Great Mother provides for all.
Sweet. So we got to the hideout.
The Red Prince interrupts as you're about to speak.
Uh-oh.
This woman is a dreamer. I can see the answers spinning in her eyes. Do rest your legs for a bit while I question her.
Sure thing.
You're too kind.
Red Prince and the Dreamer exchange courteous pleasantries, as if they're finding themselves in a palace hall instead of a death-ridden swamp. She introduces herself as Bahara. To your surprise, they next lie down on the ground in a seemingly warm embrace and fall asleep. What follows, though, is far from peaceful. They claw and thrash as if struggling for dear life, caught in the hold of some hideous nightmare. Then they wake, haggard, exhausted. They speak of a vision, Brahmos, and another red lizard.
Praise the daylight. I am now. There was death in that dream, chasing me like 100 hungry lions. But at least I've new directions. When we escape and find ourselves on the mainland once more, I must search for Brahmos the Wanderer.
All right.
Then I will finally know the truth, the very secret of my soul.
Cool. So we
Be
did a
welcome
thing.
to this sanctuary. You are fortunate to have found this place. The hollow marshes swallow life and regurgitate only the dead.
Gross.
My name is Bahara. Like you, I am a sorcerer. But unlike you, I am also a faithful servant of Amadia. Praised be her name, and praised be her starlit eyes. Commendable. And yet she is the most mysterious of the seven. Despite your perusals, no doubt that tome taught you little. So please allow me to enlighten you. Amadia is the Great Mother. She is the goddess in whose womb magic was conceived, from whose sacred body immortal wizards were born. Gratiana, her priestess in this sanctuary, is teaching me her ways. For several years now, I've been her disciple, but she has resided here for centuries, sustained by Amadia's love. I am forbidden to leave my watch, and there is no need for formality. Gratiana will receive you as you are. You'll soon find her. She never strays far from the statue of our goddess. The guests, they call themselves Seekers. They're brave people, and friends to sorcerers. But you'll find them a battered band here today, brought low by bloody battle. Magisters, of course. Who else?
Of course.
The Seekers came here to rescue a sorcerer from the fort. They failed. Many fell. They've heard the Shrieker's shriek. I thank the goddess I'm not haunted by their sound.
The what now?
Have you never heard of them? From the tales they tell of Brachus Rex, they were living weapons, made of flesh and reared in torture. The pain they endured was so terrible, their screams turned to solid lightning.
That's pretty fucking metal.
Turns out the tales are true. The Magisters dug deep and returned these horrors to the surface. They knew him to be God-woken. They sought to kindle the divinity slumbering deep within his soul. But Alexander bears no rivals. Only the son can follow the father, or so he is convinced. For him, divinity. For the others, the dungeons. It is truly harrowing to know this man seeks to be the Seven's chosen. To know one's fate is to be fearless. I reside in Amadia's palm. I am hers to shield or hers to crush, and in that knowledge, I am content. As you wish.
Alright, so we got a lot of information there. Let's see. Red Prince needs to speak with Brahmos. We stand any chance of getting off this island, we need to find a way to get past the Shriekers. Alright, cool. Well, now that we've made it to the hideout, I'm going to take a short break, go grab something to drink. I will be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Alright, welcome back.
Barely even knew that much, but still. You tried your best, Hal. I'm glad you're safe now.
Hey, little hand, what's up?
You're alive! Wasn't sure you would be. Samadel, this is the one I told you about.
The dishevelled lizard eyes you with hope, though her hope is tinged with mistrust.
Han tells me you helped him out of Fort Joy. For that, you have my thanks.
Yeah, let's be modest here. Han helped us.
We helped each other. That's what sorcerers need to do nowadays.
Can I ask if... Did you happen to meet a man named Gareth on your way here?
Have we met a Gareth? I don't... Well, if one of the options is lie, then say we did. Then no, I imagine we didn't.
He'll be back, Samadel. I know he will. He has to.
He has to, indeed. We need our leader. And if he doesn't return with help soon, we haven't a hope. You're kind to offer. But you'd best talk to Gareth's squire, Exeter. He'll know where your talents can be most used. Now, Han, let's take a look at your nasty leg injury.
Catch you later, Skipper. It's good you're here.
All right. So we found the hideout, but looks like they're missing a leader.
Swear. See to the others. Oh.
I'm sure he's fine. Probably not that guy.
Rest, Jules.
The young woman chews her lower lip as she observes the injured before her. She bends to grab a rag, wiping her blood-smeared hands. She looks up and sees you.
If you're looking for healing, sorcerer, well, there's not much I can do.
The woman wrings the blood-stained rag in her hands anxiously.
Magisters aren't known for their mercy. Many of us died. And the ones here will likely follow the same fate, by a slower road. I've done all I can. Their wounds are too great. All I can offer them now is prayer and a cup of water. If you know a way, I'd be beyond grateful. Magic. All I've got is my own two hands and...
She trails off and limply gestures to her paltry makeshift infirmary.
I'm not even a healer. Ours was killed in the attack. I'm just a cook.
Oh, okay. You have anything to trade? There's some skill bucks.
By Lucian's locks. Please. How did you cut up your leg so badly?
Those are actually pretty decent. Expensive, but decent. Right, Frank? I'm just a cook. Oh, well, thank God I'm not hurt.
Away. Do what you will.
Get a broken leg, and the first thing she does is apply an ointment of chicken and dumplings.
Stop fidgeting when you
Not helping, Martha.
Claude, turn your head if you can hear me.
I don't know, man. Chicken and dumplings does solve a lot of problems.
Matis, let me change your dressing.
I will not be a burden.
Take the pain away.
By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad.
Don't move, Jules. Save your strength.
Now, where did the other skill go? We learned two. Yeah, Armor Frost. Maybe that one. Oh, I don't have enough. Yeah, right. I forgot about that. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of Bloodsucker actually, because it, you know, it sucks.
It hurts.
Matis, the wound is festering. It needs to be changed.
Okay, there we go.
I will not be a burden.
That's good.
Leave me be.
All right, let's start healing some fools here.
In an instant. My wounds have all but vanished. I didn't think. I was certain I wouldn't. Thank you. The Magister flagship. It has ballastay that tore our ship into kindling. A shard from our own mast pierced my side.
Ooh.
I'm lucky the others managed to haul me all the way here. Especially after I saw what the Magisters did to those of us they captured.
He shudders at the memory.
They They turn the living into shriekers. Crucified wretches that unleash pure destruction on anyone who tries to pass. Nobody survives those things. I wish I had a fitting way to thank the person who saved my life. As it is, all I can offer is, well, it's not much, but maybe you'll find some use for it. Thank you.
You brought him back from the brink. Thank you. Claude? Claude? Can you hear me?
This is your skill screen. If you want to learn more skills, you need to find her by skill book skills. Oh, I missed it. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I don't even care.
So badly.
Matis, the wound is festering. It needs to be changed.
I feel better.
See to the others.
Oh, okay. Bleed fire. Enemies will bleed fire when hit. Also creates a small fire surface beneath each target and ignites surfaces in the area. That's awesome, but I don't have anyone who has pyrokinetic or polymorph, so vendor trash. Alright, let's see what Frank's ranting about here for a second. Let's talk about magical healing. Can you imagine some of the shit you've been able to heal people through, but the trauma of having that happen? Like, you get crushed so bad your guts are out,
Matis, let me change
and your ribs are sticking into the ground, like you're legit inside out, and then someone makes you whole again. Do you ever forget that feeling? Frank asks the important questions. And no, I don't imagine you... although, I gotta say, if you were that badly maimed, Frank, you probably weren't conscious for it.
Claude? Claude? Can you hear me?
So I don't imagine you would remember that feeling.
You healed me. How did you... Oh, never mind. I don't care how. I only care that today won't be my last. I don't remember much. I barely had time to realize the Magisters were attacking before I was injured. The last thing I saw were these things, these shriekers.
For real though, let's say a wizard legit takes your whole skin off, then poof, you're fine. I mean, if he takes all of your skin off instantly and then instantly re-heals you, yeah, you would probably still remember what that felt like, and it would probably not be fantastic.
A lot of what happened was a blur after I was hit. But I do remember the screams. From those shrieker monstrosities and my own brethren screaming in pain. Those Magisters are gonna pay in blood for what they did to us. If my mother were here, she'd box my ears for not being able to thank you properly. Though I reckon that walloping from the Reds was punishment enough. Take this, at least. It'll have to do.
What do the Russians have to do with this? The Reds?
Bring them all back from the brink.
We fighting communists now? I still haven't found anyone that can remove these collars. I found one person back in the prison, but she wouldn't talk to me. I don't know if I still have that quest.
I will not be a burden. Leave me be.
Yeah, I've met a blacksmith in Abora who seems to know how to remove source collars, but she wouldn't talk to me any further.
Ah! I'll stop fidgeting when you stop jabbing me with your claws.
The lizard holds a crimson-soaked rag against his side. He looks up as you approach, his expression oddly serene.
What's left of him anyway?
We are fortunate indeed to have you.
I feel better.
Healed? I'm healed.
You have to go all the way back to get your collars removed. See, that's what I'm wondering, Frank. I'm imagining that there's got to be some other way to get the collars removed that I just haven't found yet. But if not, honestly, I don't know.
I'm alive! I'm I'm alive!
Someone healed me. I was bound for death, and they saved me. It's a miracle. The Magisters attacked our camp.
And I think persuasion is a skill. Yeah, persuasion is. But you can also increase, like, if you go to the trade screen, you can actually see what their attitude is toward you. And the smith that had the method to remove the collar, I had her all the way up to 100 attitude on OG. And yeah, she still won't give me the option to break the collar, so I don't know.
I'm healed. The fog is lifting.
Yeah, it would be kind of immersion breaking, because, I mean, especially in this game so far, just like getting out of Fort Joy, there's like 12 different options on how to actually get out of Fort Joy. If there's only one way to get your collar removed, that would be kind of stupid. That is a very large book. Crafting Bible, Part 1. How much does that book weigh? Half a pound. A book that big weighs half a pound. Okay. 27 new recipes learned. Cool. I'm just gonna leave that there. Don't trip on that. Yeah, I had her attitude towards me all the way up to 100 because I gave her a bunch of free stuff, and yeah, she still wouldn't. The option to have her remove the collar still wasn't even there.
Paces around a table covered with a spread of maps, his face a tight scowl of frustration.
Every approach blocked. Oh, damn it. What good are battle tactics against those things anyway?
He glances up. In quick succession, he becomes aware of both your presence and the fact that you're not a familiar face.
Who the blazes are you? A sorcerer, indeed. I should have realized. A seeker can always recognize a sorcerer when they see one. Though, of course, your collar gives you away.
Okay, if they're still talking about my collar at this point, maybe I just couldn't have gotten it removed.
You meant Verdus. Oh, then he's as good as dead.
Yeah.
We're the seekers he spoke of. We were supposed to free him. Instead, we've failed him.
He's a pretty crispy little pile in the dungeon.
You, a Godwoken? Surely not. Though if Verdus said so, you could be important. But there's no way to be certain until we've left this blasted island behind us.
The young man anxiously fidgets with his curved bow. You've found a matter close to his heart, evidently.
That's easier said than done, I'm afraid. Much easier said. The Magisters have us cornered. They have these weapons called Shriekers. If we try to go against them unprepared, we're dead. We've lost many already. There's weapons, ancient devices that can counter those things. Our leader, Sir Gareth, set out to find them so we could break the Magister blockade and escape this island. But he hasn't returned. If Sir Gareth doesn't come back with those weapons in tow, well, this island will be our grave.
The young man throws a furtive glance towards the shrine looming out of the water nearby, then leans in to whisper.
The masked priestess, Gratiana. She gave us shelter here and told Sir Gareth how to stop the Shriekers. But she unnerves me. Speak to her if you wish. She may know more. You'll help us?
Yeah, I'll help you.
His shoulders visibly relax, the weighty armor upon them settling with a clink.
Thank you. Allies are in short supply in this place. If you help us, I promise, we'll get you as far away from this place as possible.
Alright, so now we need to find Gareth. Oh, stop your crying.
A dwarf stands by a young woman. He seems intensely focused on her, whispering and singing softly in her ear. She's staring blankly into space.
Blood and bone. Fire and smoke. Death and worse.
Hush now, Leia. They'll not hurt you again. You're safe now. Once Gareth gets back, we're going home. You'll see. He'll be fine.
The woman rubs her neck, raking her nails across her skin as she whimpers.
And protect your humble servant.
The dwarf starts at the sound of your voice, gripping the woman's arm for a moment before he relaxes.
New faces. Hope you weren't bushwhacked by the Magisters too. This one's seen a lot today. She were in the middle of it all when the Magisters unleashed their shriekers.
Howling dogs and men. Friends silently screaming through stitched mouths.
He puts his arm around her as she starts to sob.
She's delicate at the best of times. I asked Simone for something to help her relax, but Gareth's the only one who truly keeps her calm. If we didn't need her to remove Urda's collar, she'd be safe somewhere far from here. And now the rescue's scuppered. It were all for nothing.
Ah, so we found someone else that can remove collars. Okay.
What do you think, Leia? Can you help?
She averts her eyes, staring at the ground.
You'll have more luck getting Dallas to unlock them. The poor girl's not in her best mind without Gareth.
So we'll need to find Gareth first. I figured that would be the case.
I wish, friend. But there ain't nothing you can do. And there ain't nothing I can do. Gareth's the only one that brings her out of herself. Without him, she's... well...
Duggan lays his hand on her shoulder, squeezing it tight as tears roll down her cheeks.
Now that's a kindness.
Alright. Collar updated. Met a seeker named Leia who may be able to remove my source collar. Ugh.
Wished Bonnie Baron,
Tough
now
one.
don't you cry.
However, she can only help me once her leader Gareth has returned.
The birds are asleep.
Before you stands a figure, her body wreathed in cloth. All you can see of her eyes are two dark holes in an ornate mask.
Armadia's blessings, child. I have not seen this face in our sanctuary before. Pray, who are you? Bahara is an excellent student. She still has much to learn, but that is a truth for all creatures. Tell me, what do you wish to know about our goddess? Yes, she is our mother of magic, the font from which all such power flows. Legend says that she lay with a mortal man, and their issue became the wizards of this world. Some say this is merely a metaphor for the gift of magic that Armadia gave us. Others hold it as pure truth. It is not for me to judge. Perhaps it is the truth, or perhaps it is only true of the Godwoken. Whatever the fact may be, the story brings me some happiness. Like him in birth, perhaps, but not in spirit. The Godwoken are said to be descended from the first heroes, and may themselves become the divine, transcending even the gods themselves. But I am no expert in these matters. The Seekers know more. Gareth spoke of his mission to save the Godwoken Verdas. You would do better to speak to him, if ever he returns. The fool ran into the swamps. He pestered me for aid against the Shriekers, and when I finally told him of a cache of Brachus's soul-forged weapons, he rushed away to find it. A bold move, but ill-advised. Unless he returns with weapons enough, I fear none of these Seekers will leave this island with air in their lungs. He set off north, to the ruins of Brachus's Source Armory, but there is no way to know what he found there, even if he survived the swamps. Walk ever
Yeah, we'll
in
do what we
Armadia's
can.
grave.
Rest your wee head.
Is that poison? Can't tell. Only one way to find out. Nope. Apparently not poison.
A grim-faced man sifts through a pile of badly damaged weapons, salvaging the repairable, ditching the broken. He picks up a rapier, the blade nicked and splintered, the hilt twisted.
It's beyond fixing. Like the rest of these poor souls here. Here, see for yourself.
He holds the damaged blade up to the light.
This was Halon's blade. It was his first, it was also his last. He didn't intend to die here, but die here he did. He was an ordinary soul with an extraordinary heart, Halon, and he died for what he believed.
The point breaks away, leaving a jagged edge. The sword is shorter now, but it'll do more damage.
Who are you?
He realizes, to his surprise, that he holds the weapon in his hand, ready for battle. He smiles to himself, tucks the weapon away, and gets back to work.
Cool, we did a thing.
He works fast, checking weapons to see if they're battle-ready.
What does he have? Ooh, that looks fun.
It draws blood.
Sweet blessings.
He grins.
It's actually not too expensive either. I might pick that up for Red Prince.
Please, Armada, bless and protect your humble servant.
I don't really want any of those spells, I don't think. We can get rid of those daggers.
Please, Armada, bless and protect your humble servant.
The blade is thirsty. Now, what can I do you for?
The question is, do I want to give it to
Most
OG
of this
or to
is
the
scrap.
Red Prince? I'll probably give it to the Red Prince. Yeah.
Please, Armada, bless and protect your humble servant.
He looks up from his work.
Help you? Nice doing business with you. I wish I had better wares to offer.
Okay. Anything else decent? Well, that battle axe isn't bad. Couple points of extra damage. Might as well grab that for OG.
Please, Armada, bless
Actually,
and protect your humble
cancel. Accept. Switch over to Red Prince. Wait, where did okay, they're there. I was gonna say, where did those gloves go? Get those gloves for him. Not gonna leave us with a whole lot of gold left, but that's okay. Alright. Give him the axe. Red Prince. Where's your inventory? There it is. Gloves. Good. These gloves any good for anyone else? Fan maybe? No.
He works fast. The blade is thirsty. Nice doing business with you. I wish I had better wares to offer.
I wouldn't mind grabbing that wand, but I don't have nearly enough money for it.
Mother of magic, hear my prayer. Protect these poor souls in their time of need.
Let me see. What was this again? Poison damage.
Ease their pain and see them safe in your grace.
Oh no, I can't even afford. Can't even afford one wand. Even if I wanted it. Although I can start selling off some of these that I don't think I'm ever going to use. I don't need that anymore. Or that, or that. 454. We're close to that wand. I think I'll just leave it at that and just deal with it.
If I had a forge, I could do something. Maybe.
You know what? I still have those other crossbows that I could sell.
From his work and help you. Nice doing business with you. I wish I had better wares to offer.
Yeah, there we go. It's a little more money. Okay, now I think I actually will buy that stone wand.
Please, Amadi, bless and protect your humble servant.
Oop, okay, there we go. Cool.
He looks up from his... Help you? Nice doing business with you. I wish I had better wares to offer.
Alright. Got a little bit of gear for him.
We're doomed.
Oh. Quit whining.
More junk.
You should see the other guy. What's left of him anyway?
What?
Samadel's focus and it.
There, now the kid's fine. The hell?
As soon as all our wounds, but for now.
What the hell did I do to piss her
Samadel
off?
smiles with relief at hands.
Well, whatever. Okay.
What?
So we know... Okay, there's the Brachus Armory. We just have it marked on the map. It's good to know. Maybe we'll go check out that cave first. Nice that there's an alternate entrance. Means we don't have to run through the horrible poison plants again. Whoa. Void salamander? Noxious void salamander? I don't know if this is anything that I want to fuck with. These don't particularly look pleasant. Is there a third one up there? There's something up here I can't see. Is it just this squirrel? It is, okay. Well, you know we're gonna do this. Because I just can't help myself. Of course, we'll get everybody into position first. get Thane and Ifan up to high ground. Ooh, there's 3 of them? Ooh, and they're level 6. You know what? No. You know what? No, I changed my mind. They're level 6. I don't think I want to have anything to do with these guys. Let's not do that. Hey, squirrel.
It was madness! Big fire boom, lightning crash! One moment, sun! The next, I feel darkness inside me, then noise! So much noise! I hid in a stump. I'm not a stupid squirrel. I have much stowed away for hard times. But I saw them! I saw the shinies!
Shinies?
Shinies! Darkness left, then light again. Warm. Saw glints in sand and dirt. Can't go there now. Salamanders. They like the meat. I don't want to be meat. Okay. I hope you find shinies.
From the sound of it, there's something good down here. But, oh, that's where that mysterious cave is right there. But in order to get down there, we would have to somehow get past these guys. That doesn't seem like a gamble I'm willing to take. At least not yet. Yeah, lighting went a little funky there for a second. It was weird.
The stone gargoyle trains glistening agate eyes upon you. Its jaws creak open, raining dust as it begins to speak.
You are not Brachus Rex.
I don't think we want to play with this guy. Not too keen to play with that. Gargoyle at the entrance to the maze told us that the locked doors would need to be opened with souls. It intimated that we might find some inside the maze. We should think carefully about which doors we open with these souls. Okay. Ah, excuse me. Man, this area is huge.
Frozen ground, in the middle of a swamp. What's going on?
Oh. Hi! Slain the Winter Dragon. 421 physical armor, 737 magic armor, 600 health, level 9. I, don't know that we want to be here. Let's go poke at him. At least we saved first.
Unreadable glyphs mantle this ancient pillar. Braided through thick iron rings, source-infused chains bind the dragon tightly.
Purge Dragon. The Winter Dragon is invulnerable, it seems. Whoever captured it must want it alive. Well, let's free it. I've lived a good life.
A winter dragon. What on earth is it doing chained up here?
The dragon rakes the earth with icy claws. Quakes from the impact knock you back. The freed dragon looks sick and pale. As you approach, he stretches his tattered wings weakly and fixes his intense gaze upon you. Frozen tears glint in his eyes.
My gratitude for your efforts, friend. Yet I am no more free now than I was in those chains. Please, help me find true liberty, or sing me to the endless slumber. But of course, that must be why you stand before me. Slain called to the Lord of Death, and here you are. A coincidence? Ah. My fate, it seems, is not my own to call. My soul is bound to joyless obedience. Purged of my source by the wickedest of witches, I stand in thrall to her every whim. She has only to command, and my traitorous body complies.
He does kind of sound like Snape, doesn't he? Slain killed Dumbledore.
The witch Rebecca. I was in love with her once. For the smallest slight, really a trifle, she wielded a purging wand against me, enslaving me to her will. Now only my voice remains my own. She trekked far underground beneath a nearby tower seeking ingredients for her vile potions. I can feel her dark heart beating within my own even from here. I await her return, yet I would prefer to welcome death in the sight of her face again.
The dragon sniffs and rakes at the ground with one razor-sharp talon.
A thought cannot mend a soul. A prayer cannot heal what has been ruined. You talk to soothe yourself, not me. That you would even ask such a question of a stranger already in your debt. There is much goodness within you, but this task would not be easy. Rebecca is a canny one, cat to your mouse. She consumed all my source with her purging wand. So long as she holds it, she has absolute control over me. If you could retrieve it for me, I could be free again. You would have my gratitude, and whatever aid I can then offer to you.
Cool, let's help him. I could go for a having a winter dragon on my side. That would be just fine with me. Which location? Okay. Good to know. Right? Cindergosa all up in this bitch. Oh, this looks like a neat little place. Nothing foreboding about that. How is everybody? Oh, okay. Well, this looks unbelievably dangerous.
What's this? It looks strange.
That put him over the weight limit. In that case, I'll just do that. Alright, that takes care of that. For a second, I thought the lizard's name was Wet.
What's this? It looks strange. What's this? It looks strange.
What happens if I bump into one of these? Let's find out, shall we?
What's this? That looks dangerous. Maybe I can disarm it.
Oh, they explode. Cool. Whee!
Are my eyes fooling me?
Well, that's the easy way to get rid of them.
I need aid!
You're fine. Oh god, what is going on? There's just something perpetually exploding over there.
What's this? It looks strange.
It looks strange. What's this? It looks strange. What's this? It looks strange.
We get it. It looks strange. Thank you, spoopy violin.
Little
There's
bones
her.
and bloody mush. The perfect soil.
What is this place?
Let's get ready for a fight. Yeah, it's good. See if I can get Thane, like, up there. No, I was gonna say, I wish that, like, just, there was, like, a random, like, 1 in 100 chance of when you went stealth that, like, you could actually turn into a, cardboard box. And I was gonna say that, but I guarantee you somebody on the, Steam Workshop has probably already made that a real thing.
Perfect.
I would be amazed if that's not a real thing. Alright, this looks like good positioning. Save it up. Let's do this. Yeah, I had a feeling I wasn't going to be alone. What are we looking at? Carrion beetles. Bloody corpses. Oh man, a lot of stuff. A lot of really nasty looking stuff. You may want to just try to rush her down in that case. Path is interrupted. Are you kidding me? Of course. I'm going to move as far as one action point will get me and play dead.
Glory is mine.
Oh, are you serious? Taunt can be blocked by physical armor. Oh, it is resisted by physical armor. That's the fucking worst. Oh, of course she's too far now. Nice crit. That's what I'm looking for. Jeez, OG is just taking a beating. He's dead here. Yep.
Cornered.
These guys are not making it easy for me. Still can't hit her. Yeah, she's still out of range. Fucking hell. You know what? I'm gonna start this fight over. I don't like where it's going. I don't think we're gonna win it. Especially since I had no idea she was gonna summon a billion fucking guys. That certainly didn't help me any. So let me get Fane into a better position here. Actually going to tuck the Red Prince right here. And OG, I'm going to put you right next to her.
Little bones and bloody mush. The perfect soil for blood roses.
Alright, they're undead, and he's swinging with a poison wand. Should probably have thought about that. That's curious. How did she already get physical armor back? Oh, that did a ton of damage, actually. Path is interrupted again. It's really annoying. Path is still interrupted. Maybe not. You might be able to hit her. Yeah, there we go. Not that it did much damage, but... goes a fan. You get back up here. There's some unfinished business with you.
I need aid.
The hell did that hurt him? Oh. Decaying. Okay, healing spells and potions will damage you for 100%. That would have been good to know. At least now I know what decaying does. No, we're not winning this one. All right. Just get the fuck out of here. Come back and try this at a later time when we have a little leveling and gearing up going on. So right now this is not going to happen. Well, let's head up this way and try to make our way towards the armory, I guess. Yeah, Frank, it's this game has, like, every fight is just an incredibly difficult gear and level and stat check. Who and or what the hell was that? There's a bear there. A bear there. There's a bear there. And a tortured man. And someone named Emmet. Yeah, I'm fine with like gear checks in games or stat checks in games. But with this game, especially early on, it seems like almost every single fight is like, even if you have the perfect proper positioning and you get the initiative attack, you just get shit on time and time and time again.
Such barbarism. What happened here?
An old elf's pained gaze passes between the crucified. He seems on the brink of tears.
Dear ones, not like this. Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Can we get some not like this in Twitch chat, please? Let's see.
Certainly there are. More ahead aboard the ship. More about collecting their weapons. But I can't just leave them. They're as good as my family. But I cannot heal them. I cannot heal them. So much pain. They are changed. That Dallas woman did something to their minds. They won't be moved and they can't be healed. They resisted at all costs. They can't even be healed. Using such magic on them would kill them now. Such beautiful souls, corrupted by such evil. They're called shriekers. Upon sight, they blast passers-by with source so powerful none can withstand it. Instant death, that is guaranteed.
Yes, Frank, Dallas, like the American Gladiator.
Where you find shriekers, you can trust the Divine Order is hiding something they desperately want to keep private. Fate of my dear ones proves there must be some such thing on this very island.
Nah, Frank, that's just what the shriekers are. It's just the tennis ball turrets.
Stay away from shriekers if you want to live. I know not how much longer my friends here have.
Smoke, blood, and carnage. The Magisters didn't spare a single seeker.
Ooh, empty potion bottle. Dude, tomatoes, pepper, garlic, and carrots. Somebody was making some good shit here. Maybe a nice pasta sauce or something. See this book because I just want to read it. I don't want to pick it up. There we go. Thank you. I just wanted the recipe. It's the guy who plays Vernon Roche from The Witcher 2. I'll have to take your word for it. Okay, so up here is not where we need to be. We need to go down and over. Hello, bear.
The bear cub looks at you, eyes filled with sadness. The cub stifles a sob.
I want my mum. I don't know. The men in red came with their big rolling box thing and she told me to hide. She hasn't come back. Have you seen my mum, mister? Dunno. What's a magister? Oh no. Did the bad people hurt my mum?
The cub looks like it's going to cry again.
Things, I suppose. I'm too young to know about things. If my mum was here, she'd be able to tell you. My mum knows about things.
Things and stuff.
She's just being protective. It's her way. She's a...
The cub sadly watches you go.
I want my mum.
Yep, who we got? A permanently blinded magister.
Captain, is that you? Where is everybody?
Alright, let's see what's going on with this guy.
There? I can hear you. Captain, is that you?
A young magister tenderly fingers 2 fresh gashes across his eyes and face. His fingertips hesitate over his closed eyelids. He's been blinded. At your approach, he spins to face you and readies his shield.
Stop! Stop! Who goes there? Groat! I don't know any Groat. Tell me the truth. Who are you? I don't...
He sidles blindly
figured
beside
that
the
wasn't
car,
gonna work.
groping his way toward you.
I can't let you go! It's my job, it's why I'm here! This isn't about me. It doesn't matter if I live or die. What matters is that you stay here. You and the rest of the sorcerers. Don't you understand? You're so dangerous. It isn't your fault, but you are. If you leave this place, you could bring a void woken on your head at any time.
He continues to grope toward you, his sword clenched tightly in his hand. He opens his eyes a fraction of an inch and winces, stumbling over a rock stuck in the mud. He clings tightly to your forearm, getting his bearings on the marshy ground.
How bad is it?
He stands there for a moment, very still, holding on to you. His grip on you tightens before he lets go and stands at his full height.
Look! Look! I have a job here. I need to guard this cart, and more than that, I need to protect people. You and the people out there. I can't let you leave.
He pulls a pair of shackles out of his bag and holds them out, open toward you.
You're dangerous. You hear? I need to protect people. I need to protect you. Wait.
Let's see what happens.
Do you hear that? Oh, God. Oh, God, they're back.
Okay, how many are we up against? 3, it looks like. 4. 1, 2, 3. Just 3. No, 4. Okay. Really, man? You gonna swing on me? That's a lot of fire.
Prepare yourself. Hurts, doesn't it?
I'm ready.
What the fuck was that? Oh, erratic wisp is what that must be. Well, that's obnoxious.
I'll yield to none. Ah! I can hear you. Captain, is that you?
Ouch. Right, Frank? Boo got shot indeed.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Worms take you. I yield to none.
Thane, let's get you out of here. Somewhere that's, you know, not on fire, preferably. Oh, he actually hit me. Wow. I'm amazed. So annoying that these guys are undead because I can't. Maybe giving Thane poison wands wasn't the best idea. No, right, because he's standing behind the damn steam cloud. Jeez, that's annoying. You asshole.
Is mine.
No, I didn't want you to move. God damn it. Oh well.
Died without you. Thank you.
Yeah, we actually managed to keep him alive. Okay.
His head suddenly falls forward. He starts to sob, though no tears fall from his wounded eyes. He quickly quiets, wipes his face, and raises his head. His hand hesitates at his belt, where a pair of shackles dangle.
Get out of here, okay? We never met. No one has to know. I won't forget you either. Goodbye.
Ifan, get up. You bum.
Who's there? I can hear you.
Still just me,
Captain,
dude. Calm down.
Is that you?
Still have no idea how to use those runes. Should probably find that out. So yeah, holy crap, was that a tough fight. I mean, we only lost one, but still. This game doesn't pull any punches. Drained wand.
Some sort of Magister weapon.
I mean, I hate to lose that much damage, and the +1 intelligence, and the silence chance, and the crit chance, but I'm probably not gonna do it. Bear. Oh no! The poor dead bear. Damn it, Frank, this is not a time for does a bear shit in the wood jokes. This is serious business. Oh, cool. We got the fire arrowhead recipe. It's a pretty grisly scene. Frank, stop. Gooby, please.
The air out here's a damn sight better than in Fort Joy, eh?
Ifan tips his fingers.
You'll see yourself out? Good. Get out of here. Had enough of your shit, Frank. But I think I'm gonna call it here for the day. We did get quite a bit accomplished, I think. We found our winter dragon buddy. We tried to save him from the witch, but to no avail. We rather handily got our asses handed to us. But we'll try to tackle the Brachus Armory on the next stream, which is just going to be in a couple days. I'm going to continue this on Thursday. Wait, who died? What are you talking about, Frank? You're talking about the Winter Dragon? No, the dragon is just fine. I tried to kill the witch that is holding him in thrall, and the witch... Were you even there? Do you even watch my fucking streams? Jesus. Yeah, the witch kicked my ass. I don't know how you missed it. I spent like an hour and a half on that one fight. Trying to reload it like 3 times. I don't know where you were during that entire time, but... But anyways, thanks to everybody who came out and watched. This has always been fun. Like I said, I'm going to pick this back up on Thursday. Until then, you know what to do. Like, follow, rate, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Let us know how we're doing down in the comments. Let us know what you'd like to see. But until next time, guys, take it easy.